Hey guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to another video. I've got a pretty epic zero to show you guys. This was done by LH Family in K649. My ult is still there and I saw them rallying this target. When I scouted him, I was just amazed at the comp. I've never seen anything like that before. I'll just go through the first scout report here. This is before they hit him with any rallies. He has 36 million troops, a lot of T4, hardly any T2, and about 7 million of each T3. I don't think I need to tell you guys why this is a really bad comp. He also has terrible war heroes. He's a 1.5 billion might player. JVT is a pretty old guild. It's been around since the beginning of Lords Mobile. So this guy is probably a pretty old player back when T3 was the best way to build your troops. So that's why I would think he has a lot of T3 and he just didn't want to dismiss them. First rally from LHNB coming in here. He is sending range because this guy is in cavalry phalanx. It was a leaderless rally and it wasn't full, so that's why I didn't make the board. This was really early in China, and although he is leading from one of the Korean LH family guilds, they have similar time zones, so still also be very early for them. LHO is also going to start leaderless rallies against this guy, and this zero does start off pretty slow, but it gets much faster, and you guys are going to see some pretty huge hits later. So this guy has bad wall heroes. He only has a very small amount of T2, so an insufficient T2 number, and he's got a lot of T3. He's also in cavalry phalanx. 4 fatal mistakes there. Any one of them on their own would make this guy an easy target, but when you combine all 4 together, it's not going to be very good for this guy, let me just tell you that. The one thing about LH Family is that they do love their leaderless rallies. I've seen them send leaderless rallies at pretty easy targets for ages, targets that could be burned with a real rally. I guess they don't want to lose their leaders, even though they have like literally dozens of rally leaders. But right now, it was right before Baron started. It was under the 24-hour mark, so I can kind of understand why this time they didn't want to send leaders. Leaderless rally from Lobby there kills another 1.7 million troops. I think JVT are reinforcing with T2 Cav, so he isn't dropping much with the rallies, but the losses on the Kingdom board look kind of high. As soon as they get into his T3 Cav, he's going to start dropping a lot. I do miss one leaderless rally from Lobby, but that one takes him for about 40 to 50 million might because it's hitting into T3, and that's a big might drop. NB launching again and carpeting. Just imagine having enough carpets to be able to speed your leaderless rallies on an offline target. That's just too many wasted carpets for me. That one takes him down another 10 million might, about another million troops killed there. And as soon as these guys are comfortable that he's offline, they will start sending real rallies with their leader. LHO do actually have their own YouTuber. He's called Alpha Smurf. Normally he streams these things. I didn't see any stream from him after this zero, and I haven't seen a video uploaded yet, so I'm going to assume he didn't record this. But yeah, if you guys want to see more content from LH, definitely go check him out. I will link his channel in the description. Lobby, another leaderless rally. This time he's walking in range gear. That rally from Lobby is going to take out another 9 million might. Then right after this, NB launches again. This time he's sending a real rally. I was expecting them to go completely leaderless until his front line was gone, so this kind of surprised me. He burns on that hit, and it's a huge hit, around I think 90 million might gone there. If you check the Kingdom board, combined loss of 277 million might, almost 10 million casualties. That really was a bloodbath. That account, of course, that's one of the strongest accounts in the game. I'm going to get into that in just a bit, actually. Apparently, this NB account is up for sale again. So there are some pictures from buy-sell groups circulating around line. I'm going to show you one of those pictures now. And you can see in that screenshot his gear and all the Baron jewels in it. I just want to say quickly, that last rally from NB took out almost all of his cavalry, so one more range rally will be enough to finish his front line, then they can start sending inf. This is the gear that NB hit that JVT player with on the last rally. He was sending range then, but this gear is not optimized for range at all. As you can see, there's an inf cav accessory there. His range set actually has another range accessory, and if you guys don't know how the color on the Baron Jewels works, the purple Baron Jewels are for cav range, the blue jewels are for inf range, and the kind of lime green Baron Jewels are for inf cav. So you can see the way his gear is jeweled there. When you put two Baron Jewels in one gear piece, one troop type will get 30% attack, and the other two troop types will get 15% attack each. Now that's great if you're sending mix, but here when NB is doing spear rallies, that's not really optimizing his gear for spears, because he uses the Emp gear in literally all of his spear sets, and for HP that is the strongest account in the game. I think he gets over 830% army HP with that gear, but his attack is quite lacking. In this screenshot, the helm, sword and the chest piece are all jeweled heavily for cav. The the offhand and the feet have heavy range jewels in, and the champ faith accessory is jeweled for cav. One of the blessings is for range and the other is with inf in them. And you know, let's take the helm for example. So that's got 30% extra cav attack on it with the army attack it already has, but for range and infantry it will only have 15% army attack. So he loses some stats here compared to other champ players. He gains a lot of HP and some debuffs, but he loses a lot of attack. That guy just took a brutal second round there. Another 110 mil drop from NB, and then Lobby comes in and smashes him for 180 mil. He probably sent inf that time. Following those two rallies, he now only has 12 million troops left, down from 36 mil. And now BSC are going to march. BSC and JVT are actually friends, so I guess BSC is trying to stop LH from getting kills. So LQ takes him for another 3 million troops. As his range numbers start to get lower, inf rallies will do less damage, because with cav phalanx, after the cav is gone, you send inf into the range, it cuts through half of the range and then starts hitting his inf. So of course inf rallies will start to do less and less damage. Only has 8 mil troops after that rally from BSC, and I was looking through scout reports, so I missed the rally right after that from DLB. He has 6 million troops left with a lot of T4, but believe it or not, people are going to start to try and solo him. Ahmed is going to be the first one to solo. He smokes him and then walks back against 6 million troops. That's very impressive. I don't know if he sent inf or cav there, probably inf. LQ is also soloing and he is going to be the one to burn him, but then JVT start reinforcing quickly again. Gotta give JVT credit here, to keep reinforcing this guy to the end. This was up to me, I'd probably have kicked him and started rallying him for kills because of how good of a target this is. And to be fair, it is kind of his own fault. He has this troop composition. If he had T2 instead of those T3, no one would touch him, so he kind of got himself into this mess. After JVT reinforce, no one else can solo him until after the next rally, which is from NB, it's cavalry. That one takes him down over 150 million. After that, there's only 500k troops left. This guy is done at this point now. So, wow guys, I mean, I don't really know what we expected with this troop comp and one of the strongest players in the game. I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, definitely check out LHO's YouTube channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.